Greetings and welcome to Flavourful Eats. I am your host Hamsha Naidu. Joining me today is Ruma Neogy, no stranger to this set. Today we are actually working on all her garden produce. So we're getting literally from garden to table. And she's got a lot of dishes. I would leave her to let you know exactly what she's doing. She's working with zucchini, yellow squash, green squash, cucumbers, the flowers, the leaves.
Yes.
Like I mentioned previously, zucchini you could use just about everything, and it's a surprise to hear it's got protein. So I'm gonna, because we got so many dishes, I'm gonna let you start.
Okay, good. Yeah, today I'm really on to thank Hamsha to inviting me. This is a good time because I do lots of gardening, and in my garden I grow lots of vegetables. So one thing I want to focus here is zucchini. Zucchini, I love zucchini and I use every part of zucchini. So you will see how many dishes I will make with zucchini. So, but first I will start with yellow zucchini that I cook with.
Which is actually a summer squash, normally known as yellow
Yeah,
squash.
they call it yellow squash.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. But this is in the zucchini family.
Right.
So let me start with
Yes,
this.
because the moong dal will take a little longer to cook.
Yes. So this one, the ingredients I have 1 cup of moong dal, but I made it half cup because I use in 2 different batches. And then I have 1 teaspoon of panch phoron. As you know, do you want to explain panch
Well,
phoron?
panch phoron is 5 different, the word panch is 5.
Yes.
And there's 5 different spices together.
Yes.
So as we're cooking, we'll talk because you have lots of dishes to go for the short time we
Okay,
have.
good. Yes, yeah. And then I have here 1 teaspoon of cumin powder and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, ginger powder, and half teaspoon of
Chili powder.
So I'll start with 2 tablespoons of oil.
So the oil is already warm because the pot was already hot.
Okay. I want to show that this is from the garden. So this one, like the way I cut it. So I'll not use it. I already have here 4 cups of thinly chopped yellow squash. So I'll just show you how I did it. So I just made them half, like this, and then I do this.
You did it lengthwise and breadth.
Yes.
So you got nice uniform size
Yeah,
like that.
see?
Yes.
This is the shape I'm cutting. Like I'm not using it for this cooking show,
Right.
because I have enough, and it will take more time if I want to use it.
Right.
That hot oil I'll put.
So do you break it or you don't break it?
No, I don't break it.
Okay.
Just for flavor.
For flavor.
Yeah, because if you break it, then it becomes hot.
Very chilly, yes.
So
So for the 1 cup of moong dal, you're putting like 5 chilies?
5 chilies, yes. Okay, now my chilies are, as you can see, those are red and burnt. It will give the flavor. You need it.
You want like the smoked flavor?
Smoked flavor.
Ah,
And
see?
then in that, I put my
Panch phoron.
panch phoron.
Which is very much a Bengali spice.
Yes, very
It's unique
common
to
in
you
Bengal.
guys. So this is more Bengali dishes.
Yes.
I guess that's where you come from, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm from Bengal. So, and then I add my
Moong
half a
dal.
cup of moong dal. So,
And again, it's split moong. It cooks very much quicker.
very good, yeah.
And it's a very good anti-inflammatory, and it's adding more protein to the already sauce that's already got protein too.
So I will fry this in the oil till it becomes like a brown color, change the color.
So the panch phoron, we said there's 5 different spices. So I can
What
see
is
there's
it?
fennel,
Yeah,
there's cumin, fenugreek, mustard, and kalunji seeds or black seeds. Many people are now having kalunji oil
okay.
for its health benefits, but
Okay.
you can actually use the seeds also, which is, let's see, Huma's got a whole lot of the seeds here. It gives a very nice nutty sort of flavor, which is quite unique.
Yes, it is really
Unique.
No? And
So
then-
do you want me to stir that while you start the next one? Because I see that
Okay, yes.
the moong dal is taking a little long to get red.
Get red, yes. Okay,
Yes.
good. So now I'll move to the second dish. That is also moong dal, but there I'm using a cucumber from my garden. So I cut the cucumber here. I'll show you how I cut it.
Back here then.
Yeah. So I'm adding this. So this will add the thick it will thicker. It
So
will make
this
it
one here makes crunchiness and this has thickness?
thickness, yes.
Okay, so you got
Thickness to the dal.
different layers here
Yes, yeah,
of the same dal.
yes.
So you put 1 cup, but it's half and half, half fried and half
yes. And then I'm adding this 2
2
cups
cups of water. And then you're going to leave this to cook a little bit, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how
So
it
for
is
now,
done.
you start with 2 cups of water.
Yes, that's how it started. Okay, that's all there.
So now
And
this is
will be
ready
the
for you for the next dish.
next dish, and I can add the oil again. This will be similar to the same thing.
Right.
It will be similar, but the ingredients are different,
Slightly different.
slightly different. I start with 2
2
tablespoons.
Yes, and your
of
oil is
oil.
already here hot.
Same. Here goes
With
the
your dry
5
chilies.
5 green chilies.
Dry chili.
Not green chili, sorry. 5 dry red chilies.
And then we're going to be frying that
Yeah.
till it's nice and brown again. But don't put the thing extra high so it gets so burnt that it tastes bitter.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that happens if you break it. You know, then
Yeah.
all the okay.
Okay.
Now this is again 1 cup of, like I am using half of that, and another half is there.
Okay, you want to cut the cucumber to show
Okay,
while I
yeah.
stir this for you?
Yes. So this is a special way we cut the cucumber.
Peeler goes much faster, right?
Yeah. You know, and then
So
punch
this
for
is how you're cutting the cucumber, right?
yes.
That's how you're chopping
So
it.
I just made it half, as you see, and then I cut this.
And if it's a little bit mature, you remove the seeds?
I move the seeds.
Right.
I actually take.
Or even with
take-
it's mature or not mature, you
yeah.
remove the seeds.
I take out the middle part.
I think this is ready enough. Maybe
Yes.
extra red.
Yes. So we add this, another half cup, and then we add our water.
So do
See, you
need
can
more?
see they are getting like soft.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Do
need
you
more
need more
water.
water?
Let me fill
Yes.
this up.
All right. So while this is going on, you're going to be starting the third dish.
So I'm adding another half cup here. So this is, I call it apple chutney sweet and sour. So these are the 3 ingredients: Granny Smith apple, and Panchforan again, 1 teaspoon, and 1.5 cup of sugar. I will use this side. So the way I cut it, I just wanted to show you. I cut like this, get rid of the middle part, and then thin slices like this.
Simple enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I add again oil.
Yeah,
Again,
even the
2 spoon. So let's put my 2 tablespoon.
2 tablespoons
of oil.
and you put
I
about
put
4
1 teaspoon of Panchforan, and it has to be cooked in high. If you cook it low, then this becomes soggy.
Oh, you don't want it soggy, you still want it crunchy.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
So yeah, as soon as see they're popping, so I'll put my
So you like stir frying it.
yeah, and then the key thing is that you put here. You immediately you add the sugar.
Sugar.
Otherwise, it will become soft. That's the key trick. I have here 1.5 cup of sugar.
1.5 cup of sugar to 4
4
huge,
apples.
4 big apples, right?
Yeah. Granny Smith apples. Not all the apple will taste. You need the Granny Smith apple on this.
Yes, Granny Smith apples are the cooking apples, which doesn't disintegrate too much,
Okay.
and it's a little bit on the tart side. And I can see this is nicely
This
bubbling
is
there.
nicely bubbling. We can add all the
this one.
masalas and keep this.
Okay. So you're adding the ginger, turmeric, cumin, and all of it,
Yes.
and then you add salt. Again, it's salt to taste.
Yes. Yeah. I am adding 1 teaspoon.
So you're just stir frying this. That's it,
Yes.
and you can serve it just like that.
Yes. Yeah, and it will be a little bit soft with time. And then this is I use it as a Like in Bengali, actually, we use it as like after a dessert kind of thing, sweet and
Okay.
sour with your meal.
Round up your meal.
Yeah. Okay. So now I will check this one. The brown ones, the one we fried, it will be crunchy. So we don't want that too soft also. So I think now it looks good. Yeah, I want to lead and put it in simmer. But I want to check the salt a little bit. Can I?
Do you know how much of yellow squash there?
Yeah, 4 cups. Like four
cups.
of those.
Okay, 4 cups. So 4 cups of very finely chopped summer squash with 1 cup of moong dal, which was half enough, half fried, half boiled.
Yes, and I will add.
Adding
So
more
this
water?
is
That's 1 cup.
1 cup.
Yes. So
Yes.
both of them you added 3 cups of water.
3 cups of water. Here I'll put a little bit of salt now, like a half teaspoon.
To bring out the sweetness, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at this thing, you can see it's sort of soft.
It's soft and caramelized.
Yes, a little bit. So it's got a little shine to it.
Yeah, and
Then you know it's ready, right?
then I'll
salt.
add a little bit of yellow.
Good.
Not much.
Just to bring a little more color.
Yeah. Then while this is boiling, I'll let it boil a little bit. Then I will add rest. But I can go to my. Let's move this.
Zucchini.
For zucchini, I will use actually sauté. I use this kind.
Okay. So Ruma, this is going very well.
Yes, and we have cooked it for 10 minutes, and now you see how the texture has changed. So this is almost done. In the meantime, I'll go to my next dish, that is zucchini with coconut flakes. As I said, today we'll be cooking a lot of dishes zucchini. So this is the garden zucchini from the garden, and this one is zucchini, the green one, zucchini with coconut flakes. So the ingredients are, there is 4 cups of zucchini sliced like this. I will show you how I sliced it. And then I have sweetened coconut flakes. As you see, this is the sweetened coconut flakes. You can get it in the baking needs aisle in the grocery store. So you buy that, and this is half a cup of grated coconut, this coconut, 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, and I'm using 1/4 of butter stick. The butter stick we get, and this is the 1/4 slice, and I'm
So that'll
using
be 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons, and then this is four green chilies I'm using, and this one, the special spice I'm using, the seeds, is called kalonji, and then before
Nigella seeds.
or nigella seeds or onion seeds.
Onion seeds too,
So
yes.
this is you can get it in Indian store, and this one I'm using in the hot oil to give a flavor. So let me cut. I'll show you how I cut the zucchini.
Always wash your vegetable before you cut.
Yes, this is all washed and everything. The cutting it's so hard, so it
Yes.
is mature. So I make it. This will be big size. Yes, yeah. So I make this. This is 4 cups of
Cut
then,
up cucumbers.
and then I'm adding another cup of water there,
Yeah, that's 1 cup of
and
water.
and all my masalas. This
This
is
is turmeric and chili
turmeric
powder.
and chili powder.
That's slightly different from the other one. Other one you put cumin.
Yes, and ginger powder there. As you see, this one is done. And as you see, this is my cucumber with moong dal. And I added the cucumber, I added like another cup of water. Before I added 3 cups of water to boil it.
Yes.
So this is my 4th cup of water I added. And so I'm back again, my zucchini dish. And as you see how I cut it. So these are the slices, same thing, same shape. Most of my cooking, especially vegetable, I always have some seeds going in there. So this one, as I said, this one I had kalonji. So in hot oil, I'll put the kalonji. So let me put again 2 tablespoons of oil. Why I'm using oil here? Because I need hot oil to
To get
splatter
this-
to pop these seeds. So, but if I use butter gets burnt.
Burnt.
So,
So you can use ghee.
yes, and then I put this.
This is chilies
For
that's not
red
dried.
chilies. This is red chilies, but green.
Yes.
Red color, but it's green chilies.
Oh, look at that.
So now here I will add the butter.
Yeah, that's about 2 tablespoons of butter, all right?
Yeah. And I have to add my salt.
Salt.
And this one, I
Yes,
did not
you-
add
yes.
salt. If you want to avoid the splatter, you can lower your heat
Or put
and
a-
then add
Or put a splatter guard. So I was surprised to hear the zucchini has a lot of, it actually has protein too.
oh,
So now when you put such a mature zucchini with its skin, the skin is not too hard, everything softens.
it will soften. And actually soft zucchinis, they become very soft.
Yes.
So
they
this
do.
one at
They
least will
become
give,
like
it will
mash.
have some like a
Body.
texture, some
Yeah,
body.
body, yes.
Yes. So I like it more with the hard skin. If we have soft skin, it will be all mushy.
That's true. So yes, and adding the salt later will retain the. As soon as you add salt, the water comes off, right?
So I'm adding half teaspoon of salt. As you see, you can see the texture is changing.
Yes.
It is getting soft. So now I add this is a half cup of.
So if somebody is trying to stay away from sugar,
They can
regular
use
powdered
not
coconut.
powdered one,
It's
the
called
frozen
powdered.
one also.
Oh yes, fresh
The
coconut.
fresh coconut now we
Fresh
get
coconut,
in Indian
yes.
store, frozen one.
Right.
So
yes,
you can
we
get that. This is I add because the sweetness also give a taste.
Yes.
The sweetness from here, the sweetness from this will give a taste to this dish.
Yes, that is
So
true.
that's why I add the sweetening.
It gives it another level of flavor.
Yes, yes, yeah. So this is done. So what I'll do, maybe I'll put a cover. So now this one is soft. So let it is. I turned it off, but the heat, it has a little bit of heat. So let it be there, and let me check this, and then we are finishing these two, and then we'll be done with this. See now how this has become soft. You can feel, the dal.
Yes, yes.
No, you can see. So this is done.
If you put some dry chilies in there.
On
you'll
top, I do that. It's like I slice it. But today I don't have extra dry chili. Otherwise, for decoration, I put dry chili on top. So this one doesn't have any heat, like any red spice, red chili. So that's why I put the green chilies, so that it becomes if anyone want to make it a little bit spicy, they can squeeze the green chili.
Okay, there's your cucumber dal.
Yes, and as you see, the cucumber is cooked, dal is all soft and everything. So this is done. Next, I'm cooking. This is dish I created. In Bengali, we use parval. I don't know, but Indians will know parval. This one is, you can get it on Indian stores only, and now I hear that this parval is being grown in Florida. When I first came in 1989, I did not, there are not many Indian stores, not many like Indian food, so Indian vegetables. So I used this zucchini
Instead of
and
the
gave it
parval.
into the parval. So this is
It's a
what
little god. It's
I
a
will
little-
show you how I cut this.
You try to take out some skin and leave some skin on for a
Yes,
little
yes,
design.
because that's how parval for the parval also we do that. So I just do this and on this. Yeah. So I have 3 cups here. So I'm adding 4 cups of cut zucchini, and this zucchini, as you saw, the young zucchini, like very small, like a within when it grows, like within a week, you pick that zucchini from the garden. That's what I did. And in this one, I'm using a special potato, which you can buy in can, and you will see. I will show you here. I drain the water. Now this potatoes. So you can use a fresh potato also, but I use canned one because this comes in a nice shape. They cut it in nice shape. So I cut them half. So I have the potatoes, zucchini, 1 cup tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and half a cup of blended ginger, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, and then one
chili powder.
Actually, this is 1 tablespoon of cumin powder. This is 1 teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of chili, and then I have 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, which again you see all my cooking. I heat the oil, and in that oil I always put some seeds, and to
So shall we get it quickly going before we get?
Yeah. So
which pan are you going to be doing that one?
For that one, I would like to use actually that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it.
Yeah, we generally just put this to coat the bottom of the pan.
Yeah.
Cumin.
Cumin.
To aid your digestion.
Yeah.
And this time you're just adding cumin, right, at the beginning?
Yes. Maybe I add a cover. I need a cover.
There's a cover.
If I add the ginger, it will do it like this. Actually, turning off the stove, that helps. It is not splattering, so fine. And then
yes, it's probably an inch of the ginger.
The inch of ginger blended, yes.
So here, Ruma just added water to it.
In high, I added the ginger. I'm adding the tomatoes, and I'm adding all my masalas.
How
Turmeric,
exciting
chili,
the colors and everything else out here.
and the ginger.
And the lutein
No, this is the
cumin powder.
Cumin powder. So I'll cook this spices, like a mix of spice, as till the tomato gets like a puree, and everything becomes thick. The next one, as I said, this will be a zucchini day. So I'm eating every part of zucchini. So first I cook the zucchini. There are 2 dishes I'm cooking. Actually, another one is yellow squash. That's the family of zucchini. And this is very interesting. I don't know how many of you have tried. This is the zucchini leaves. The zucchini plant.
For people that didn't see what a zucchini plant look like, this is the leaves.
This is the
and
leaves.
the zucchini comes off that.
Yeah. So I cook this like as a sorted green. So I'll use this as sorted green. So I'll show you. I have here 4 cups of zucchini leaves chopped. So I'll show you how I cut this. So you have to wash it pretty well. So now I wash this. This is nothing else to do. But with this one, I have to do something because it has rough. So how I do it? See, I peel it. See, if you break here, and then it gets peeled. So this is how I do it, and then you just chop it. You know, like I'm not going to show it. You just chop it very little, slice. Like you can see it here.
You made like a chiffonade a little bit.
Yes, yeah. See how I did it, and then these are the stems.
Stems, right.
So all mixed here.
Okay, so then you just put some oil in there.
Yeah, here I will put. Is it on?
Yes, it's on. It's hot.
Okay.
It's very hot.
So I'll put oil, and in that oil I'll put red dry chilies. Red dry chilies.
So again, high heat,
High
oil
heat.
that can tolerate high heat.
Yes.
Not olive oil.
Not olive oil. Actually, Indian cooking, if you want to use olive oil, you cannot. This way you cannot do. Just you can use.
You have to cook
with everything together. And then I'm adding the red chilies.
And panchforan again.
Yes, but I will put the red chili first because it takes some time to become smoky. I really like plum tomatoes, so I use 2 plum tomatoes.
Did you plant plum tomatoes?
Yes, I do. I actually don't like those big. I'm adding 1 cup of water, and I'm making it to high.
In your busy schedule, you have time for that too. That's so nice.
Because you like it, so I love it. For me, gardening is enjoyment, so I do it.
Very good. This is popping?
Yes. When it is popping, I will add my chopped greens.
I actually add some onion and garlic when I try this too.
Okay.
I try some onion.
Yeah, in ours, we don't add onion with
garlic.
Maybe it's my mother in my family. We don't add, but we do cook this kind of greens with garlic only. Then we don't add those seeds.
Okay.
Only garlic.
Okay. Then add the salt.
1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm adding the potatoes here.
So before the zucchini?
Yeah, because zucchini is soft. It will be cooked very fast. And this Potatoes also will cook fast because this is already boiled and everything. You can cover it, and then I put it in medium. Okay, let it be there. We are done. And then now, this is okay. This is another zucchini, as you see, another part of zucchini. This is zucchini flower. So how I do it? I use zucchini flower and deep fry it with chickpea flour paste. I'll make a batter with chickpea flour. So okay. So as you see, the batter I will make. This is 1 cup of chickpea flour, half teaspoon of everything, half teaspoon of turmeric, half teaspoon of chili powder, half teaspoon of baking soda,
Oh, that's what it is.
and then half teaspoon of salt, and then a half teaspoon of kalonji.
Can see
So
that.
I will add hot water and make a batter out of it. Usually I don't measure, so but I will start with half a cup of water. I think I need 1 cup, but let it be safe.
So you're making a watery
No, half a cup is
batter.
good enough.
Again, you're deep frying it, right?
Yes. So one thing I want to show you how I prepared the flour. So this flour I have saved for for a week. So the way if I want to use these flowers like a gather, because in my garden I may not get like a lot of flour on the same day. So the way I do it, I pick and I save them. So this is a fresh flour. I will show you how I clean it. So I take out these prickly things, then I open it in the half and I take this thing out, the middle thing.
stem.
Yeah, if you keep it, it will make it bitter. And then I take the stem out, and then I wash it, and then I wrap it with paper
paper
towel, and then put it in a Ziploc in the refrigerator.
Ah, that's
That way
safe.
it stays for a week.
1 week.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes more than a week. So I will not use this. This is what I'm going to use. So use my oil. The flour goes inside. I just use a spoon.
Is it time for the zucchini?
Yes.
So in Indian cooking, we use a lot of chickpea flour,
Yes. Yeah.
and it makes it gluten free.
This is much oil. The
Right.
flat it will be less oil. So that will be good. The depth of the oil will be less.
Yes.
This is done. I think. Let's check that.
Okay, this is ready. That is ready. This is about ready, and we're ready to serve.
Yes.
Thank you, Ruma. You've really brought us a spread. This is your yellow zucchini,
Yes.
as you call it, with the
Yeah.
yellow squash with
Yeah.
the moong
With
dal.
moong dal,
And then you have your zucchini fry, which you can actually have as an
zucchini
appetizer.
flour fry.
Zucchini flour fry.
Yes.
And this is zucchini and potatoes.
Yes.
Zucchini,
With coconut flakes.
and that is cucumbers.
Cucumbers from the garden.
From the garden with the moong again, and sweet and sour green mango.
yes.
And,
No,
green apples. So I'm going to get
Mango
you to
chutney.
serve on a plate.
Okay.
Like I started off saying, from the garden to the table, literally.
Yes. Yes.
Who are you going to give to taste right now?
First, the auntie.
Very, very good food. Real garden vegetables.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Thanks for coming.
Thank you,
I'm
thank
really
you.
feeling blessed that you can come today. Thank you. Try the
Very good.
That's
try
all
the
we
green
need.
leaves. that is something new.
And thank you so much, Ruma.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you all for joining us today. And
Thank you. Thanks all for coming.
We can give a
Any-
zucchini party next time.
Yeah.
any comments, you can write to flavorfuleats@gmail.com. Always available at actontv.org. And thank you again, Ruma, for joining me.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
And thank you, Acton TV. I'm your host. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.